Welcome to Not So Radical. I'm back, and today we're talking about the Biden admin losing over $100 billion in Americans' unemployment cash. Now, this article here is from the Washington Times. The House GOP, they want to investigate where all this unemployment cash went. Any reasonable person would want to. So you ask who the culprit is and about how much money was taken. Approximately $140 billion in unemployment money flowed to Chinese, Russian, and other state-sponsored fraud syndicates. That's a tremendous amount of money that could have went to a tremendous amount of people and that are truly struggling with the COVID pandemic / restrictions and mandates in certain states on people that are really causing a struggle for people to make it month to month. I mean, from paycheck to paycheck. But apparently the Justice Department, they told Congress last month that they brought charges in cases worth about $1 billion in COVID-19 fraud. So you discovered about $1 billion in fraud out of $140 billion. So $1 billion a month. What will that take you to figure out where that $140 billion went? Approximately, what is it, like 11 years, 8 months for you to figure that out? Might need to speed that up just a bit. But right here, yeah, it's truly unacceptable that tens of billions of dollars of taxpayer dollars were stolen by foreign adversaries. And in a time of a pandemic, and we've already had so much stimulus and printing of money for useless side politician projects and just wasteless spending, which has brought on this intense inflation inflation hasn't been this high since, I think, like 1982. It's a disgrace. It's a total breach of our national security. The CEO for LexisNexis Risk Solutions, it's a government division who figures about 40% of more than $700 billion spent on pandemic unemployment benefits went to fraudsters. So what he's saying is approximately like $300 billion went to fraudsters of our pandemic relief money that was meant for American citizens. Most of that, $175 billion, went to foreign actors, and $140 billion went to organizations backed by other governments. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful, and we wonder why inflation's so high, and it's only going to keep climbing, especially if they print more money to replace it without finding out where that money went and having repercussions for those people that stole the money in the first place. Now, Mr. Comer said they have been prodding his committee to investigate pandemic fraud, but the Democrats who control the panel have refused to hold a single hearing on this gross mismanagement of taxpayer dollars. They don't care where the money went. They just print more money, keep printing more money. Doesn't affect them as much as us average Joes that are suffering from record high inflation like we've never seen. So that $15 that they're trying to raise the minimum wage to isn't even going to help at this point with how high inflation has become and how high it's headed in the direction we're going. But with this past year, the amount of damage that's been done, it's more important than ever for everybody to get out during the midterm elections and really do some due diligence and really know who you're voting for. Because honestly, I don't know if the American people, let alone our country itself, can take another 3 years of this administration. This train wreck needs to end, and that's all I got for you today. Everyone stay safe out there with the new all-time high crime waves led by Democrat-governed cities across America, but that's something they don't like to talk about much. Take it easy. Have a safe weekend.